Hi everyone, back here again for another video. Are you still using the iPad Air 3 like me? Or are you thinking if you can use it as your main computing device and you're not sure if you can do it? Continue watching as I show you how I convert my iPad Air 3 as my laptop replacement with the help of the Logitech Combo Touch. I mentioned this in many of my videos. What I do on my iPad are what most people out there use it for, meaning an average user using it for browsing the internet, watching YouTube, typing, and writing notes. I decided to get the Logitech Combo Touch for my iPad Air 3 because first, it's cheaper compared to the Combo Touch for the iPad Pro 11-inch. Second, and main reason is I want to maximize my iPad Air 3 and use it as long as I can. This still works well and I don't feel that it's slowing down, though I think it is since it's almost 3 years old, and of course it's not performing as well as my iPad Pro. But if I did not own an iPad Pro, I won't notice it at all. So I ordered the Logitech Combo Touch in Amazon. I got this for $143 US. Well, the keyboard itself was $118 when I got it, but I had to pay shipping fee and import taxes. And I'm surprised to have received this after 10 days, considering it was from the US and I am here in Bangkok. Though this is not a perfect keyboard, I can still say I'm happy I made the decision to get this. Physically, it looks nice, and same as what's said in other reviews, the texture and fabric-like finish is really nice. This is something I wish the Magic Keyboard has. So obviously this is also a case for the iPad. The case is definitely bulky and adds weight to the iPad, especially when you attach the keyboard to it. But you can be very confident that your iPad is well protected from scratches and drops. This is a very, very solid case. This also comes with Apple Pencil holder, again something I really like. Now I can easily grab my Apple Pencil when I need it, and when I need to set it aside, it won't roll off my desk. Last about this case is the kickstand, which is very sturdy and you can have many angles on this. But of course, this will take up a lot of space on your desk if I compare this to how I use the Magic Keyboard. And this is not that easy to use on the lap. Don't get me wrong though, it is usable, but it can be kind of awkward and uncomfortable. Now we move on to the keyboard and let's talk about the typing experience. If again I don't have the iPad Pro and the Magic Keyboard to compare it with, I can say this keyboard gives me a very nice experience. If you have seen my other videos, you will know I like the low-key travel. So I like this keyboard. Plus, I also like the quiet typing, so this is just right for me. The keys are not that tactile though, and it's more on the mushy feel. It may be a bit too soft and too low for some people, especially those who like the mechanical keyboard typing. Anyway, here are some typing tests so you can see how the typing is like on the Logitech Combo Touch. The keyboard shortcuts for typing are the same as with the Magic Keyboard because the layout of the keys are the same. The usual keyboard shortcuts work here, and it's the Command key that's mainly to be used. So the usual Command Shift and arrow left or right is to highlight a line, Command Delete is to delete a line, and Command B to bold, Command U to underline, Command I for italics are as usual. I made several videos for the keyboard shortcuts, so check it out later if you want the details. Something kinda new brought by the iPadOS 15 are the multitasking shortcuts, which also work here. Unlike with the Logitech K380 or the K480, there's no need to change the modifier keys because the Combo Touch has the dedicated globe key. So the globe key plus arrow left or right is to switch between open apps. Globe plus the backslash key is to show or hide the slide over screen. Then globe and option and arrow left and right is to move the slide over screen on either sides. If I want to do split screen, I do the globe plus control plus either left or right arrow key. Then I can choose the app I want to be on the other side. If I want to go back to full screen, and then I can do the globe plus F to go to full screen. There are more shortcuts and I made dedicated videos about this as well, so check it out later too. This keyboard can be detached from the iPad, so I can use it in tablet mode anytime I want. And it's also easy to switch to writing mode. And when I need to do some typing again, I can reattach it back to the iPad very easily. Many videos out there say the keyboard detaches quite easily and their keyboards fly out when they pick up the iPad. Well, then let's pick up the iPad in the correct way. I will not pick it up this way because the keyboard will fall off since it's attached only by magnet. So what I do is simply push the iPad down and fold the kickstand and pick it up all together. Much better, right? And when I put it on my desk, I do it this way. One of the cool features of the Combo Touch, which the Magic Keyboard doesn't have, are the function keys. First key is to go to the home screen, or tap twice to go to App Switcher. Next keys are to adjust the brightness of the iPad's display. Next is to show and hide the virtual keyboard. Next one is for spotlight search. Then the next two are for the key lights adjustment. Yes, this keyboard has backlights. The next ones are straightforward, which are for the media controls like skip, play pause, mute, and volume control keys. And last one is the lock key. And one last thing I would just like to quickly mention, the sides of this keyboard is quite sharp for my liking. I wish it was more rounded so it's not annoying to the touch, but it's a minor complaint for me and, well, it doesn't impact my typing anyway. Now let's move on to the trackpad. In terms of scrolling, I can say it works like the trackpad on the Magic Keyboard, and scrolling is definitely much smoother than the Logitech Bluetooth mice that I've used. I don't notice the stuttering scrolls like what happens when I use the Logitech Pebble mouse, for example. Zooming in and out is also smooth, and this is something I cannot do if I'm using a Bluetooth mouse. When watching YouTube, I can also use a trackpad to open the video in full screen by pinching out, and to also put it back to normal screen by pinching it in. This trackpad definitely completes the transformation of my iPad Air 3 into a laptop. It works well and there are no response issues compared to Bluetooth mice. And the only Bluetooth mouse I see working well with iPad Air 3 is the Magic Mouse, and of course it is from Apple, and that's why. I saw comments and reviews in Amazon that the Combo Touch keeps disconnecting, and I understand what they mean as I experienced it the first time I was using this. I thought it was only when I was using it on my lap or when the keyboard is not in a stable position, but I also experienced it when I use it on my desk. The trackpad and the typing just stops for a few seconds, then comes back again, and it was annoyingly happening every couple of minutes or sometimes seconds, and it happens quite a lot of times. So I downloaded the Logitech Control app on my iPad, and it seems like after the firmware update, it is now working okay, and I don't get disconnected anymore. So for me, the Logitech Combo Touch is a perfect tool to transform my iPad Air 3 into a quote-unquote laptop. Me as an average user, I can definitely use this in my day-to-day tasks and activities without struggle and connection issues. And in fact, it is a pleasure to use. I can be productive on my iPad with the help of the Combo Touch. It is not cheap, but definitely way more affordable than the Magic Keyboard, like 50% cheaper. And in the near future, maybe we will see the price drop some more as we see new keyboards and iPads coming out. So hope this video helps you get more info on the Logitech Combo Touch for the iPad Air 3. Let me know if you have any questions and I will do my best to reply. So that's it. Thanks for watching.